Kam is Tehwar. Geeta Seth, nutritionist and health coach from Jakarta, is back on our show with her excellent recipes for diabetes. Our initiative, ABCD, all about COVID-19 and diabetes, has been specially helpful to all those suffering in COVID due to being a diabetic patient. ABCD has been supported and sponsored by Sugradana and CIMSME. Sugradana is an antimicrobial disinfectant solution to keep the germs away. So what do you have for us today? I think you're back with 3 recipes?
Yes, so I have made another 3 recipes again for diabetics because I feel that a diabetic can also live a good life and eat as good as normally. So I try to make such recipes where they can have some taste and at the same time some nutrition. So talking about my first recipe, I have used black chana and I have used sweet potato. Again, both of these have got low glycemic index and they are good for diabetics as they are very high in fiber also. So it's like you have to soak the black chana in the night, boil it in the morning with some hing and jeera to have a better taste. And then you have to mix it with boiled sweet potato, add some nuts and seeds as per your wish. And then we can give a taste with adding with some chutney, some jeera powder and some sendha namak. So this becomes like a chaat and it can be like a meal to a diabetic also. At the same time, you can add some salads to it if you want to increase the volume and if you're more hungry. This is a great recipe. It is quite filling for the diabetics and being low in glycemic index, the sugar really does not rise.
What about the second recipe now?
Yeah, sure. So coming to my second recipe, that is again a dessert for diabetics. Now this is here we are not using any cream, any oil, anything which is fattening. It's simply made from milk. So what you have to do is you just have to take fresh paneer from 1 liter of milk, add it to a blender along with 1 cup of milk. Now the great idea is while you're churning it, you have to churn it for a few minutes, not immediately, yeah, not off it immediately. If you churn it for a few minutes, then the texture becomes little creamy. Now we can add to it some sugar free. There are many sugar frees available in the market which are heat resistant. And what I do is we can add a small cube, a small piece of gur to give that original taste of sweetness, because sometimes these artificial sweeteners may not be as sweet when the texture is there on your tongue. So this also comes out really great. After churning it in the blender, you have to steam it. I've shown it in the photograph. And once you steam it, it becomes like a pudding. It becomes thick. So again, the palate of a diabetic can be happy with this. My next recipe is I'm introducing jackfruit flour. And also a high protein flour is of sprouts. So you have to make sprouts at home and then you have to dry them and powder it. But you get it in the market also under few brands. You can buy directly. Jackfruit powder is also, it's also available at outside only because it's difficult to make at home. These two, along with some semolina, we make a pancake. So these three things have to be churned well with the curd, adding some beetroot. If you will see the photograph, you will just really like it. The color comes excellent. So along with grated beetroot, all these things have to be mixed. And to give it some volume, we add little eno and of course some salt and some jeera powder and little garam masala. It gives good taste. And then you have to shallow cook it. Shallow fried, not fried. Just you can cook it in 1 teaspoon of oil. So these kind of recipes are really tasty and the diabetics are happy. And what we have seen is that the sugar does not rise. Also, people who are looking for losing weight, which is another plus point to come into a normal glycemia. they can also use it.
This is wonderful. So you are actually suggesting a sweet for the festival season, which is not a sweet for the diabetic people.
Yes.
And they can also be not left out by saying that we didn't eat any sweets this festival.
Yes, that's right.
That's wonderful.
And during this festival season, a diabetic can also enjoy a bit. So
that's wonderful. I think Geeta ji has shared some amazing recipes this time with us for diabetic people and even to lose some weight during the festive season. So the message is clear. Chini ka is tehwar. Maintain social distancing. Be safe. Be careful. Wear a mask and enjoy your festivities. Thank you so much and see you soon.